One of the scariest things to do for a people pleaser is to start a conversation about a subject when the other person shows you that he doesn't want to have this conversation. In my opinion, this was always the scariest thing for me as a previous people pleaser. And why it was so scary? I want to talk about something. It's important for me, especially because as a people pleaser, I was always trying to not talk about things, to not make the people around me angry, sad, upset, whatever. So I was putting myself aside and the things that I want to talk about and I want to share aside because I was feeling that I'm not interesting, or if it will bother them if I will talk about it. And I'm not talking about something like coming and saying, having this super honest, painful conversation. Even I wouldn't talk about my hobbies, about things that are interesting for me, only because I see that the other person doesn't give a fuck, or he fucking tell me that it doesn't give a fuck. So I was always putting myself aside. And lately I was talking to my best friend, who she's always also a people pleaser, so the connection is very funny. And there was something that it was very important for me to ask her. And I've noticed that she doesn't want to talk about it. She's prefer to like put it aside. I opened it and I was talking about it. And after we finished the conversation and now I have all the answers, I wanted to have this conversation for myself. So I was like, oh my God, I upset her. And because I started to talk about the subject, that I saw that she tried to like not talk about it. And I know that she doesn't try to talk about it because this is how she handled things. And because talking about it, it's maybe dangerous. So you prefer not to talk. I understand it. So my immediate thought was, oh my God, but then I was like, wait, if I'm not going to think about myself, no one is going to think about me, because no one is aware of my thoughts except me. No one is aware of my feelings except me. And for me, having this conversation is important. And there is always a way to start a conversation, to have a conversation. And I know how to have a conversation in a way that will not make you feel horrible and not make you feel that you have to defend yourself. I know how to do it. And this is why we were able to do this conversation. It wasn't like an argument or something like that. It truly was just conversation for me to understand something that I want to decide in my life. And you're even scared of that. If you're a people pleaser and you grew up around people that you need to please, every subject, everything can become an argument. Even just you don't know what it's going to be, so you're just scared and you shut down. And I was immediately after that, I thought, no, it was okay. I must think about myself, and everything was okay. And if she didn't feel comfortable, it's not my responsibility. My responsibility is to put it in a way that it will be nice, that it will be available for both of us to talk about it. My responsibility is to listen to myself and talk about things that for me it's important, that is sitting on me. Because as a previous people pleaser, I hate lying. I hate to tiptoe. I hate it. And I will never come and shout at you my truth. I will always have a conversation that I know that will not make other people feel angry. But if other people want to get angry, want to be in the defense, or want to be upset, this is not my responsibility, because I'm aware of it. And for me, I must do what is good for myself. And it's okay to talk about everything. And it's not okay to be scared of having a conversation with a friend. And luckily we were able to, I know that I can talk about everything with her, although we both people pleasers, so it's easy. But when it's a taker and me, it's horrible. No matter what I will say, it will become an argument or something like that, and that's not okay. And this is what I need to change. I don't need to change myself and shut down. I need to change the people who make me shut down.